Welcome guys, my name is JBuilds and welcome to the latest snapshot. This is snapshot 20W15A. At the time of recording, it is the latest snapshot and it's probably my very favorite. I had planned on doing snapshot videos before, but they are kind of overdone, but I absolutely had to make a video on this specific snapshot. So in this video, I'm definitely going to be creating a new world, and I'm going to be doing a buffet. I'm going to be finding a specific biome called the Basalt Delta. There we are, the Basalt Deltas. This is going to be one of the craziest things, and I'm probably going to go caves because that seems like the Nether style. Generate structures off, allowed sheets on, bonus chest off. Alright, just letting stuff generate in here. I actually have a plan for this video, but the first thing that I want to say in the video is I want to show you guys. It's the caves generator. I want to show you guys some of the new stuff that comes in this snapshot. It looks like caves generator doesn't necessarily work, so I think I'm gonna go into an actual world and try and find it because the caves generator just seems a bit glitched right now. Into the Nether we go. That was a really flawless journey through. Alright, so it looks like we started out in the Crimson Forest, and I'm going to try and make my way over to a Basalt Delta, because that is the specific biome that we are going to be looking at, and oh boy, I think we might have found one. Is this? No, this is just the... I haven't spent too much time, but these just look like the basalt stalactites and stalagmites that can be found. They kind of look like lava pools. Well, I'm gonna go find a strider and make my way towards one of these basalt deltas. Thank you, my strider friend. It looks like we are making our way into a really cool looking basalt delta. This guy has helped me out a bit, this strider fellow. Yes, thank you. He's got such wacky hair. That looks hilarious. But this is a basalt delta. This is smaller than I think, but it'll do. There's a lot of blackstone here. The first thing I kind of want to do, I might need a. Oh no, this is perfect. This spot is perfect. Okay, this is nice. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys all the new blocks that have been added in the snapshot, and some of the new features because they are fantastic. Well, I have a nice array of things here, but there have been a lot of new blocks added, so let's go through them first. The first here is Blackstone. Blackstone has a slab and a stair variant as well as a wall variant, and then there's also Gilded Blackstone, which you can actually mine. I believe Silk Touch just drops Gilded Blackstone, but any other pick will drop an amount of gold nuggets, and it is affected by the fortune effect, so that's cool. There's also Polished Blackstone, which has slab, stair, and wall variants, as well as a pressure plate and a button for them. Quite literally on top of all of that, there's Polished Blackstone bricks, a cracked variant, Polished Blackstone, which has been chiseled, which actually, if you look closely, has the piglin nose, which you can also see over there in a bit. There's also a slab variant for the bricks, stairs, and walls. They also added something I've been waiting for a long time, which is quartz bricks. The one thing I have about this could be taken out with a resource pack, but it does have some lines going through the center, which I'm a bit on the edge about. I'm not really sure because I'd rather it look more like stone bricks where this is all connected and there isn't a line kind of going through these smaller bits. It just kind of looks like, I don't know, it looks like a teeny bit of framing. And then alongside that, polished basalt and basalt will be found more regularly in the basalt deltas. Sorry. Over here we have a brand new campfire. This is the soul campfire right next to the campfire. Soul campfire just has, again, that blue flame, and it emits a different light level than the campfire. The campfire is 15 and the soul campfire is 10. Over here we have a new banner pattern, which is the piglin banner pattern, which creates their nose. Sort of minimalistic. It kind of reminds me of that mushroom from Mario. Its eyes there, which they use in some of the newer games. I don't play a lot of Mario, so I don't know that much about it, but that's kind of what I first saw. Quite literally brand new. You can now use blackstone in a crafting table to craft tools. Yeah, it crafts a stone pickaxe just like stone would. I have a lot of blackstone in my inventory right now. I probably should have planned this, but you can see there the exact same stone pickaxe. I can't really test mining. I should have thought of that beforehand. But the Blackstone Delta, or the Basalt Deltas, will actually be the brand new home for the magma cubes. So this is where they're generally going to spawn. It's not going to be their sole home. See what I did there? It's not going to be their only home. This is just going to be where they primarily spawn. One thing I did notice is the nether brick fence doesn't actually connect with the crimson or warped fence, which I think it probably should, just because even though this one's brick and this one's normal, I think they should be able to connect just because they have, like, they're both from the nether, which would be cool because then we could make kind of designs where you go between the normal wood fences, then the crimson fences, then the nether brick fences, and I think that would just be kind of interesting. There's some new stuff with walls, besides the fact that they look amazing. Again, you can also put iron bars in them, and it works fantastically. Same with glass panes, and sea pickles now will bring that middle column up, unlike they used to. The thing is, they kind of defy gravity when there's more than one of them on there. Well, that's all the new stuff. In the second part of today's video, I'm actually going to be going through the deltas here because it is absolutely my favorite biome in the nether, and I definitely want to set up sort of an outpost in Dragonlands once this comes to Dragonlands for Avalon. I kind of want to set up a mini city inside the Blackstone Delta. So the thing I want to kind of check out first is how would that work? We could use some of the newer textures. We could use some of the older textures. We could put together something like a new path design. But I kind of want to go through and take a look at all these new features because I just kind of want to experiment with them, and then I'll get back to you once I have something. Alright, so I've kind of got the basic here. We're going to have a bit of a wall stretching around just so people don't fall off. We might actually extend the path down and around into this area. And there's also a cool path coming through here where I use some basalt as well as the more normal stones. And then I think we might be able to build into the walls here is my plan. And maybe down into this ravine, which actually leads to a soul sand valley, which is neat because the basalt delta and the soul sand valley are actually two of the rarest biomes in the nether, which is pretty interesting. You you can see we actually have a lot of biomes all in this one area. There's the Nether Wastelands, which is the normal Nether. There's some more Basalt Delta over there. And then there's the Warped Forest and Soul Sand Valleys. Only thing we need now is some Crimson Fungi. Alright, so the first thing I built here is actually Avalon Industries, because my master plan is to move all Avalon businesses towards the Nether by the Nether updates, so that we just kind of will inhabit the Nether, and the overworld will have been Avalon's old home, but now we're in the Nether. On the inside here, it's sort of got that same shop feel, you know, everything's 1 diamond a stack. I forgot to fill the chests. We got some nice sales, lots of different stuff for sale. I also found this cool, because the ender chest has this 1 pixel gap. The dark prismarine on the bottom there kinda highlights it a bit, and I think that looks nice. I did notice something while I was in the creative inventory. The polished blackstone wall, and polished blackstone brick wall are all in the building block section instead of the normal decoration section. So that's just a small thing that might want to be changed. I also do like the Avalon logo made out of the netherrack, because it still is the red Avalon logo, but it looks much more sinister and much more at home in the Nether. It kind of looks faded. And I have to say, it looks kind of ominous from the ground up here. I mean, we might want to do something kind of coming up through here, but that's kind of all the time I have for today. So I might do some more of this later, but this is kind of my idea, where, you know, you'd have the houses in the walls, and that is like, and people would be able to live inside of the Basalt Delta. So that's kind of my plan. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a lot of fun to make for me, and I'll see you guys in the next one.